Binge.
Hey everyone, welcome back for another brand new video on the show that people are really starting to whisper about, The Walking Dead. Warning, beyond this point there are spoilers for people who are not up to date on AMC's The Walking Dead television series and the Image comic books. In this video we're going to give you our binge breakdown of the promo for episode 913 titled Choke Point. Bonus, there's a ton of new footage. We'd also like to talk about the confirmation that a third Walking Dead series is in development and speculate on what could come next in what is unfortunately Scott Gimple's universe.
We're ready. Let's go.
First, let's look at this promo that's thankfully packed with new shots because honestly, we were all getting sick of seeing the same clips over and over again. The first shot, however, is one that's been teased for a while as it shows the new and improved Hilltop gang rolling like a bunch of badass divas down the street. The next few shots give us a better idea of the context of their mission as it seems they're clearing off the roads, possibly for the big, dreaded fair. The question is, what's got Tara so surprised here? That shot cuts to this shot of groups of walkers on another street. The way these shots are edited suggests that the scenes are connected, but maybe this is just done for effect here. The following shot is one from the sneak peek for this episode where Carol talks about the fair being the kingdom's last chance while holding a note with a very mysterious symbol on it. To continue that section is King Ezekiel telling the troops to get every fighter they can spare. The king is willing to risk everything for this fair, and unfortunately, he might pay the ultimate price. After that, we see what's going on with Daryl and Connie's rescue party. Daryl says he's sick of running, while Connie points out an apartment building. Is this where Daryl will make a stand? The following shot tells us that at least Daryl decides to go apartment hunting, which we also saw more of in the other sneak peek released on The Talking Dead. The following shots are also from that same sneak peek of Beta trying to spot Daryl's sniper post. This guy is gloriously intimidating. Next is a shot of Daryl asking Lydia if Beta is the best of the Whisperers. Lydia nervously shakes her head, and Daryl is actually happy to know he's the best because this is his plan.
Kill him first.
Daryl really is coming into his own this season and taking up the leading man reins. After that is a much-needed Jerry shot as he's on some sort of stakeout just surveying what's going on. That moment continues into this shot showing where Jerry is looking from, with Diane to his right and Carol on his left. This seems to be some sort of industrial structure, but it's hard to say the Kingdom Crew's exact location. The next two shots show an unknown group of people on horseback. The first shot is from a distance, while the second one just shows a close-up of the horse's legs galloping. Who are these people? Is it just some randos from the communities, or this new mysterious group called the HIGHWAYmen? Do we really need another group right now? Hopefully we find out next episode. After that is a shot of Beta and company that we've already seen before, but the following shot gives us more context into the first shot, as it appears the Whisperers are in the basement level of an apartment building. Maybe just like the apartment building that Daryl is hanging out in. Next up is another shot of the Hilltop gang clearing the road they're on, but this time we see Yumiko and Magna running towards something with intensity. What went down? After that is another random walker shot. Or are they Whisperers? Following that shot is what is probably the kingdom at their stakeout, with Carol giving Diane a concerned look. Then we see a concerned Ezekiel in the next shot in some sort of sad-looking warehouse with Jerry. The action picks up in the next sequence, as first is a shot of Daryl probably in those unfinished apartments with his crossbow drawn, ready for action. Next is a brief shot of Connie with her slingshot drawn, then Henry running with his stick. Go Henry. Next is a setting we've seen before in the very first Season 9B trailer, but this time it's a different Whisperer inside what looks like one of Dexter's kill rooms.
How do you reconcile your belief in a higher power and a god with what you've done?
This means Daryl is probably playing cat and mouse with the Whisperers and picking them off one by one. Following that shot are some brief strobe flashes of a close-up of Lydia's terrified face, and finally, to finish off this intense promo, is Beta running through an actual wall to tackle Daryl. Since Daryl used to be Rick's Beta, we're dubbing this fight the Beta Bowl, and we can't wait to see who wins. What do you think? Will anyone die in this episode? Who are the HIGHWAYmen? What is the Hilltop gang up to? Who will win the Beta Bowl? Finally, we want to talk about the confirmation by AMC executives that a third Walking Dead series is now in development. On a standard fourth quarter conference call that AMC makes each year with media analysts and reporters, when given a question about a third series, AMC's COO, Ed Carroll, stated, "That is an active development." He went on to say, "We're not yet at a stage where we'll be announcing its plans to premiere, but we have hired creative people that have pitched story outlines. We feel very good about the development of that series." At least they've hired new creative people, and it's not just all Gimple. Although this is exciting news, the fact is that we are well over a year before we see anything from this new series. What do you think? What could this new series be about? Maybe a Negan or Governor prequel? The story of Magna's group? Or even an outbreak in a totally different culture like Japan or Africa? The possibilities really are endless. We just hope the Gimple doesn't strangle this baby in its crib. Thanks so much for watching our videos, everyone. As always, we're on the lookout for promotional material and insider info to help figure out what's going to happen next in our favorite apocalyptic drama. Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Binge Rampage. Turn on the notifications button for our channel so you can see our next video as soon as it comes out. And don't forget to subscribe.
You call me Alpha. I call the rest.